Steel is a sticking point in trade relations between China and the European Union. As China's vice premier arrives in Germany to talk free trade, there's a growing call in Europe for protection against Chinese imports. CCTV's Guy Henderson reports from Hamburg.
You might expect the Bootman family business to be in favour of lower steel prices. They do, after all, make steel parts for the construction industry. But right now they won't buy the cheapest product on the market, which is imported from China.
Grundsätzlich ist ein freier Handel immer das Bessere.
In principle, free trade is always the better choice. But in this case, it makes sense to protect the domestic industry against lower quality products and an output level which is unreasonable. I am not afraid that German or European steel might be a bit more expensive. The price of our products will be a bit higher. There will be no other effects.
But many European buyers aren't prepared to pay more to support local suppliers.
The European Union may be the world's second largest producer of steel, but the industry here is in trouble. Bosses say that imports coming from China are unfairly priced, and they want protection in the form of tariffs to try and put a stop to them.
Number three.
It's a sticking point that comes at a potentially awkward time. Officials from both countries at the annual China Meets Europe Economic Summit talk of keeping free trade alive at a time when the very foundations of globalisation are being shaken. Indeed, that's one of the arguments used by those European Union officials who back formally recognising China as a market economy early next month. In other words, a free and fair trader. Chinese executives here believe a few outstanding issues shouldn't stand in the way.
Economic growth, economic reform is the hallmark of China's strategy under Xi Jinping and presidents before him. So I hope China will continue in that role, but also with these new developments, I think China should speed up economic structural reform and liberalization, because that will provide stability for the world.
Such a move could make imposing import tariffs more difficult. The Bootmans and their suppliers even more hope the EU may still find a way. Guy Henderson, CCTV, Hamburg.